Peace Movement's February 3rd, 2017. And we got breaking news. And I want everyone out there to be ready. We've been on air from 2009 till 2014. And YouTube shut down our channel. And I got back on air last year, 2016, from August. Took a little break last month, so everyone could be caught up. And now we're back, 2017. Even though a lot of you people that are young now, that's on YouTube, may not remember me, the No Face movement. But we done created a lot of change. We done started the new way how conspiracy was done back in 2009. Back in 2009, people told you how it was done, all that stuff, and the no-face movement, because it's beyond just me. We done changed the way conspiracy was done. Because it's not conspiracy when you can prove it, when you have facts. So what we used to do is went into the conspiracy that people were talking on YouTube and try to debunk it. And when we couldn't debunk it, we report on it. And a lot of people, those stories were right. And what we did is, if you don't believe what I'm telling you, well, the links are down there in the description. And now every YouTube channel that does this kind of stuff does it nowadays. We done started the Occupy Wall Street back in 2011 and 12. And it actually started here in this city while people were camped out. We spread flyers. We predicted Hurricane Sandy, a whole bunch of hurricanes, a whole bunch of storms. Even if you just check back the hurricane that hit the East Coast this year, we predicted that. We showed you about HAARP rings. We talked about HAARP. We showed you how HAARP worked before they shut it down, but it still exists. We still do that. All right, folks? We've been warning people for years. I done had interviews with ABC, NBC, CBS, History, Discovery Channel, the Weather Channel. Actually sat down, they talked to me. How did you predict weather? How can you predict weather? How can you predict earthquakes where no one else does? We came up, actually I got a copyright of the future of how this world's going to predict weather actually started from the no-face movement and how we predicted weather. We predicted asteroids and how it affects from the gravity field and where it's going to hit, like in Russia in 2013. All right. So what's this news about tonight? On February 3rd, 2017. All of a sudden, when the rich get into survival mode and they come out saying that they're buying underground bunkers and there's not enough of these corporations building underground bunkers for the rich, why are they preparing? That's the answer. Why are they preparing? So just go to Google, type in bunkers for the rich. All right, and they show you a whole bunch. Now, when you go to billionaire bunkers, all right, and this is on Forbes. All right, so check it out, folks. Get a second to load up. So now they're building billionaire bunkers. All these billionaires around the world, all these rich people are building underground bunkers. For what reason? Something's going to occur. We got, in February 25th, 2017, they found a new asteroid or comet. And NASA even admitted it. We're going to get into that article later. It might be a comet. It might hit Earth. All right. All these natural disasters. The weather war is going on around the world. Our economy. Nuclear war. The end of our society. The modern society to a new society. Illuminati, Donald Trump. Something's about to happen. So I'm going to just read this, explain a little bit more. Billionaire bunkers. And this is on Forbes. Exclusive look inside the world's largest planned doomsday's escape. And this is the world's largest planned doomsday's escape. A billionaire bunker. All right, so we're about to read this. Vivos founder and CEO Robert Vicino announced Vivo's Europa 1, which will be an innovation-only 5-star underground survival complex, similar to an underground cruise ship for the elite. So they're telling you that this is the underground bunker for the elite. They ain't lying. They ain't telling you it's for you, the poor people, or the non-chos. This is for the elite. Each family will be provided a private 2,500 square foot of floor area, capable of 2-story improvement for a total of 5,000 square feet of private living quarters. With fit and finish comparable to a mega yacht, each member family will hire their own architect and contract to build out their living quarters to the custom standard they desire. The expansive shelter is located in Germany. Now, where I tell you guys is in Germany? The Bavarian Illuminati. The Illuminati. What controls our world? All right? So they're building for these super elite underground complex that's the world's biggest, European one, and it's in Germany. All right? And is one of the most fortified and massive underground survival shelters on Earth. Originally built by the Soviets during the Cold War. So this place was already built by the Soviets during the Cold War. This shelter was fortress for military equipment, munitions after the DTR was merged with Germany. The German government inherit the relic and intend to use it for the same purpose of weapons storage. However, due to law prohibiting storage of ammunition near a major highway, the German government soon realized they could not continue with their plan and decided to auction the 76-acre complex. A wealthy investor purchased the entire property along with all of its improvements. So along with all its improvements that's already been done to it. Both above and below ground, Vincent says, we are proud to bring this epic project forward in these increasingly dangerous times. This is Forbes. And they're telling you that they're bringing this project, a billionaire bunker for the elite that's in Germany. All right, that's 76 acres. All right, in these dangerous times. They're building it. They already got it. There's pictures of it. You guys can read the rest of the articles. It's not just that. You got billionaires and global leaders going around the world getting bunkers. It was actually, just type it in. It was actually on CNN the other day. There ain't enough of these bunker builders or nothing like that because all these millionaires now, not just billionaires, but millionaires are building these underground bunkers. So when the elite are building underground bunker, when the elite, Forbes magazine, notable, respectable magazine, right? By mainstream media and the elite, right? When they tell you that these are dangerous times. When I'm breaking news every single day, look at the news every single day. It's just Donald Trump. All they're doing is mentioning Donald Trump. And yes, there's a lot of stuff that Donald Trump is doing that's going to bring in a lot of stuff. But there's a lot more breaking news, just Trump. All right, Trump been on TV forever. Trump is like a smoke screen. What is Congress really passing that they just keep on talking Trump? What's happening with NASA saying on February 25th, 2017, that asteroid or a comet, they can't even figure out if it's an asteroid or comet coming towards Earth? Or what about all these earthquakes and strange weathers and all this stuff? Why are the elite building billionaire bunkers underground? Why are they doing it now? Wake up, folks. Something's going to happen. When Forbes telling you that these are in dangerous times, when billionaires and elites are having underground bunkers that have been built by the Soviets in Bavaria, Germany, where the Illuminati is, they're warning you that this is the time. We got asteroids and comets like we've never seen it coming near Earth every single day, and NASA can't even figure out where all these asteroids, comets, meteorites coming by, and now they found one that's coming on February 25th, 2017. But we're on the verge of nuclear war with Russia, China, and Japan. When we're on the verge of epidemic like Zika viruses that they made to depopulate the world, when we're on the verge of Fukushima, that I just report the biggest nuclear fallout of history that starts in March or April 2017 for the Northern Hemisphere, and just to bring it all together on Forbes, a respectable magazine, when they tell you that these are dangerous times, that they built bunkers that's 76 acres, each family had 5,000 square feet. That's a lot. 76 acres is a lot of land. That's like a small town, folks. And they're telling you that this land has already been built, all the improvements are done, and these are dangerous times. It's in Bavaria, Germany, where the Illuminati stays. And they're prepared. I mean, it's already done. And then all these millionaires and these little people that are part of the secret society are buying bunkers, and people are prepping up, and all these billionaires and millionaires are souping up for something major. What does that tell you, the local Joe, the poor person? What should you be doing? Should you be preparing for you and your family? Or should you just go to work like nothing happened? Or be a zombie and say, well, look at Trump, Trump this, Trump that, Trump that. Will they tell you the real breaking news of what's going on? Like NASA just announced just 2 weeks ago, but everyone's too conversed about Trump, that there's an asteroid or comet that's going to come near Earth and might hit Earth on February the 25th, 2017. Do you think the world government's telling you about Fukushima that happened on March 11th, 2011? And 6 years later, when the CS-137 or 147 comes back down and affects all our food, from the cows that eat the grass that's eating the nuclear waste that goes in their body, or these new diseases, are they telling you this? When you got 3 epidemics that's occurring right now, virus outbreaks, an asteroid that might, or a comet that might hit, that's coming 6 times closer to the moon towards Earth, and our gravitation could pull it in on February 25th. When you look outside your window and it's 70 degrees or 60 degrees in the middle of wintertime. When your food ain't safe no more. When your water is poison. When you gotta buy bottled water. You can't drink water from your faucet no more. When they're teaching kids about Zika and new viruses that they develop, and they're trying to depopulate the world's population, but yet they build a bunker for themselves, and they come out straight in your face. But you don't care. Y'all too busy with your life. What are you going to do? How are you going to survive when that happens next month? Or the following month? Alright, so the rich are building underground bunkers. The elite. That's breaking news right there. And we're going to get into these asteroid that comes on the 25th, including Planet X, October 2017. Fukushima, I just report on that. That's just sad. That's an epidemic. Fukushima, asteroids, viruses, all 3 are happening right now. The 4th epidemic is Donald Trump, nuclear war, North Korea, China, Russia, Iran, FEMA death camps for immigrants around the world, not just here in America. Wake up, people. Wake up. This is the No Face Moon. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Facebook. This is the movement. Movement till next time. Facing off.